Hi there, guys. Welcome back to Starting Over with Marta, and I'm Marta. I'm a life coach, and I help ladies to break free of toxic cycles and relationships so that they can heal, rebuild their confidence, and thrive in their God-given purpose. So if you have left a toxic relationship or marriage, and you are feeling low, one of the most important things that you need to do is to refill your own cup. And if you have been struggling with that, this is the video for you. You have spent so much time pouring into someone else that you have feel drained. So now it is time to pour into your own self, your mind, your body, and your spirit. So before we dive into this video is going to be a little lengthy, so go ahead and grab some tea or coffee. You are also going to still need a couple of more things. You're going to need your Bible and our Bible app, and you're going to need the Redeemed and Restored Journal. We do journaling exercises on every single video because it helps to accelerate your healing. It is a powerful tool that we do every single video, and it also allows you to, it's a tool of measurement. It allows you to track your progress. So definitely download that. It's located in the description below. It doesn't cost you not 1 cent. Download it below because we need it every single video. Okay. So now, I'm super excited. Oh, I hit the mic. I'm super excited about this video because we're talking about self-care. And I know what you might be thinking. Self-care sounds expensive. I don't have the money to do that right now. I know that's what you're thinking. But guess what? Self-care is not about luxury. It's about survival. And today I'm going to show you how you can make self-care a priority no matter what your budget is. Stick with me because by the end of this video, I'm also going to show you an example of me doing self-care. My birthday was this past weekend, and so I spent the weekend. I gave myself a trip to New York for my birthday. I spent time. I went and caught a Broadway show, so I'm going to show you a little bit of footage from that. And I'm not, please know that I'm not showing you, it's not a brag or boast. I'm just showing you because I want you to understand. And I planned it out, and I did it on a very shoestring budget. So you definitely can do this. If you plan it out, you can knock the fees and costs for your trip out over time. It doesn't have to be something that you pay for all at once. And so let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and dive in. Okay. So let's go deeper. First of all, self-care is not a non-negotiable. Self-care is a non-negotiable. This includes taking time for you. This includes taking time for your grooming to make sure that your hair and your nails and all of that stuff is done. And first of all, let me tell you, hair and nails, it is not it is included in my billing. It's included in my monthly bills. And when I budget for hair and nails. That is a part of my bills because health, those things, it's not a luxury. Hair and nails is not a luxury. Hair and nails is grooming. Okay. So, self-care is a non-negotiable because when you have been in a toxic relationship, you are emotionally, mentally, and sometimes even physically depleted because you have spent years putting somebody else's needs before your own. But now it's time for you to choose you. God calls you to rest and replenish. This is biblical. Okay, I want you guys to go to Matthew 11:28. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." And God is telling us that you are not meant to run on empty. God himself commands rest. So if you don't take time to restore yourself, you can't pour into the purpose that he has for you. And you can't heal without self-care. Go to Psalms 23:3. It says that he restores my soul. He restores my soul. And then it says, look at the order in which he says it. He says, he restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Look at the order. God has perfect order. So he says he restores the soul first. Then he leads me into paths of righteousness for his name's sake. So how can you go into your purpose for the purposeful work of the Lord if you haven't been restored yourself? Healing is not just about moving on. It's about restoration. Self-care is an act of obedience, because God is calling for you to be renewed and ready for the season of your life where he's ready to give you your purpose. This is obedience. It's not about, this is why it's important. Also, self-care is also an act of self-respect, because you have to honor yourself, because honoring yourself is honoring God. Let's look at 1 Corinthians 6-19 and 20. It says, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies." Honoring yourself is honoring God. When you take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, you are treating yourself as the valuable woman that God has created you to be. So, let's talk about how to prioritize self-care on any budget. Okay, so let's just say, okay, I don't really have money for a trip right now. You might be saying, Marta, okay, yeah, you went on a trip. I don't have money for that. What else can I do? Okay, so here are some free and low-cost self-care ideas. Well, first of all, pamper yourself at home, or go out and go get your nails done. Start there. Take a relaxing bath, do a at-home facial, paint your nails. That costs nothing. You can get nail polish from the dollar store. You can get those self-nail kits from like Sally's for under $10. Here's another thing that you can do. Declutter your space. A clean environment, it reduces stress, it helps you to get back in control, and you don't have to pay anything for that. Another thing that you can do is, okay, let's say that you want to, let's say you want to take a trip, okay, but you don't really have the first of all, research the trip. Figure it out. Where is it that you want to go? You know, if you look, a lot of airlines like Southwest, you can look at some of a lot of airlines do have like times of the month where they offer trips for like $49. So if you catch those sales ahead of time, you know, you can start, if you know that you want to go somewhere, start putting figure out where you want to go, and how much it's going to take for you to go, even if it's just for 2 days. And what I did was, okay, I calculated everything up, and then I started putting away that amount of money. I said, okay, well, this is when I want to go. This is how much it's going to cost. I'm going to put away the X amount of dollars every single week. And then you could do, what if you do an odd job? Like if you don't have the budget out of your, if you don't have the budget to take it out of your pay, well, what else? What is your gift? What else has God called you to do that you can do with your hands? Are you a baker? Are you a sewer? Do you do hair? Are you a writer? What's your gift? What is it? What gift has God given you that you can use to turn into cash? What else can you do that can help you in order for you to begin saving? Because also saving is a part of healing as well. Not saving, but getting your finances in order. Let me adjust my statement. Not saving. That's a whole nother subject right there. We're going to talk about that later. But getting your finances in order is a part of healing. That's a part of the thrive. That's a part of thrive. So investing in your finances, that's a part of healing. So I'm not going to get into that on this video, but please know that you can do budget-friendly things in order to give yourself self-care. Okay, if you guys want another video on a whole video on that, we definitely can do that. Let me know in the comments, and I'll put a video together on investing in your finances. That's a part of the Thrive program. Let me give you a journal exercise, and then after that, I'm going to show you a little bit of the footage from when I went on my trip to New York. So this video is going to be a little bit lengthy, so but I'm going to try not to keep it too long, okay? So let's do the journal exercise. First of all, I want you to create a self-care plan. I want you guys, the first thing I want you to do, I know we like to go in order, but find one of the empty weeks and then just go to one of those blank pages, and I want you to write this down. What drains you? What are the things that drains you? I want you to list 3 things that have drained your energy in this past month. And then the next thing I want you to write down is, the next question I have is, what refills your cup? List 3 activities that brings you peace and joy. And then I want you to set a self-care goal. Is the goal that you want to go on a trip? What is your self-care goal? What is a big thing? Give me one big thing, one big goal, and one small goal. So I need one small goal, one action that you can do daily for the next 7 days, and then give me one bigger self-care goal that you can do within the next few months. If that's taking a trip, whatever it is, write it down. Okay? Then I want you to budget. Start budgeting. Figure out what is it going to cost me for me to do this. And then when it comes to hair and nails, you guys need to put that in your budget as a bill. Put that in your budget as a bill, because that's not a luxury. Hair and nails is not a luxury. It's grooming. Okay, so I want you to pray over your commitment to yourself. I want you to write a short prayer asking God to help you to commit to self-care without guilt, because you definitely should not be feeling guilty for filling up your own cup. You have to remember, this is in obedience, because he restores your soul. Then he leads you down the path to righteousness for his name's sake, because how can you work in your purpose if you are not restored? So remember, this is out of obedience to God. This is a requirement. Okay, so remember, self-care is not selfish. It is survival. If you're feeling guilty about taking care of yourself, let that go. This is out of obedience. It is time for you to pour into yourself. You don't have to do this alone. So if you guys are ready to go deeper and to build your confidence and to step into the purpose that God has for you, I invite you to join the Thrive Coaching Program. If you guys looking to the link below, you can go to www.martapickard.com and you can click that link. Click the link on there to apply for the program. Also, if this video has blessed you, hit like and subscribe and share it with another one who may need this message. So without further ado, I want you guys, I'm going to put the footage here at the end of this video, but also in the comments, I want you to write down, I want to interact with you. What is one self-care action that you are committing to this week? I want to know in the comments, what are you committing to this week? Like right now. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put the footage at the end of the video so you guys enjoy. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, you guys. Remember, God loves you. I love you. And you are redeemed and restored. Please enjoy this footage from my trip to New York. Bye. See y'all on the next video. So here I am on the plane. I'm so excited. I flew Southwest, guys. I found an amazing deal. You guys, let me know in the comments if you want me to show you step by step how to plan a trip for yourself. So when I finally made it in, I caught an Uber, and I took the Uber from the airport to the hotel. I was super excited because the Uber driver was kind enough to tell us a few places that he thought we should check out. So then I finally made it to the hotel, and when I walked in, I'm a Hilton Honors member, which is absolutely free. You guys can join Hilton Honors for free, and this is what they had on the screen when I walked into my hotel room. So a friend of mine came with me, and here we are. When we first went out to the street, we were headed to grab something to eat. We went to this place called the Sugar Factory. We were super excited to see all of the lights in Times Square. So this is inside the Sugar Factory. Now this place was an adventure, but I'm not gonna go through all that. The lady in the corner that you see, that is a friend of mine. She came with me on the trip so I wouldn't be by myself. This is more footage inside of the Sugar Factory. You guys know that YouTube does not like music, so I am not putting music in the background because I don't want my video to be copyright violated. So anyway, more footage here inside of the Sugar Factory. It was a very, very pretty place. That was me waving in the background. So here's my food, guys. I tried to honor my diet, so I ordered the vegetable. Good morning, everybody. I am live from New York. Not live from New York, but I am in New York. This is my birthday weekend trip. And so, yeah, self-care, ladies. Do something nice for yourself. So let me see. My room is junky, but I'll give you a video around. Look what they have on the screen. They have my name there. And then I'm gonna take you guys to the window. Let's see how the view. I haven't even looked. I'm so exhausted. But let me take you to the window. Okay, guys. So this is the view from my window. So you can see the lights. This is in some of the buildings from here. They need to clean the window, but yeah. Let's see if I could blow it up. Okay, so this was my trip on the subway. So I got on the subway and we were headed to the Staten Island Ferry. So this is just some footage of what it looks like inside the subway before the train actually pulled up. This was 50th Street. This is the stop that we were at. And this is me on the subway. It was pretty fast. Yeah, this was my ride on the subway, looking crazy in the camera. So I'm just going to add some pictures in here because I didn't take video footage here, but this is me on the subway. We went to Canal Street, did a little bit of shopping, and then it was time for the show. So this was the show that I came to see. I came to New York to see Death Becomes Her with Michelle Williams. She was previously a member of Destiny's Child. I was super excited because I've always been a fan of hers. So I was so excited to see this. Here we had just made it, and so we were getting ready to line up and go inside. This is when they finally let us inside. This is actually inside the theater. So here's us outside in line. This is inside of the theater. This is outside before we got in line. And then this was me walking on the way to the theater. So here is the playbill. And this is how it looked when we first got into the theater. The show was getting ready to start. So we were more people was on the way in because the show was really packed. And this was the finale. This is the finale of the show. I muted the music again because I didn't want a copyright violation. But if you look there closely, you will see there's Michelle. This was an amazing trip. I'm going to put a few more pictures here at the end. But I really enjoyed the show. It was amazing. I hope she gets a Tony because she deserves it. So this is one of the places we went to eat. Still honoring my dad, not eating any meat. And then that's when I first got there. So guys, I hope you enjoy seeing this footage, and I hope that it inspires you to create and